Stop scrolling. Ask yourself this question. Why do 99% of people fail to achieve their dreams? It is because they only look at the beautiful finish line, but they completely ignore the painful road that gets them there. In his legendary book, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill uncovered a fundamental truth that shapes human destiny. He wrote, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." This is not mere wishful thinking. This is a psychological reality. Whatever energy, focus, and dominant thoughts you send out into the universe reflects right back at you. That is the true power of the law of attraction. Your life does not change by chance. It changes by choice. It changes the moment you take absolute possession of your own mind and direct it toward a specific, unshakable purpose. Success is not a lottery. It is a decision. Look at the greatest achievers in human history. They understood how to speak things into existence long before the world saw their success. Before Jim Carrey was a household name, when he was broke and struggling, he wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and he kept it in his wallet. Great athletes signed their names followed by the word champion years before they ever touched the trophy. They were not being delusional. They were aligning their subconscious frequency with their destiny. When you know exactly where you're going and you refuse to look back, the universe has a way of stepping aside to let you pass. But this is where most people get it completely wrong. We are all desperate to manifest a better life. We lose sleep, we work 2 or 3 jobs, and we study for hours. But then we fall into the vision board trap. We create beautiful collages of mansions, private jets, and luxury cars that have absolutely nothing to do with our current reality. You sit in a small room staring at a palace, and instead of feeling inspired, you secretly feel like a loser. Why? Because the gap between where you are and where you want to be feels completely insurmountable. Visualizing only the end game is scientifically proven to be demotivating. It makes you fall in love with the fantasy while rejecting the reality of the work. If you want to manifest true wealth, you must stop just visualizing the finish line. You must learn to visualize the bridge. You need to train your mind and your nervous system to survive the darkest, hardest parts of the journey. Don't just visualize holding the trophy. Visualize what it feels like when your alarm goes off at 4 a.m. It is pouring rain outside. Your body is aching, and you get up and run anyway. Visualize the moments of exhaustion, the moments when people laugh at you, the moments when your resources run dry, and see yourself pushing through, regardless. When you visualize the struggle, you eliminate resistance. When the real storm hits, you won't break, because your mind has already conquered it 1,000 times. Napoleon Hill gave a stern warning to the world. He said, "If you believe that hard work and honesty alone will bring riches, perish the thought, because it is not true. Riches come from a specific state of mind. If your mind is constantly emotionally involved with debt, poverty, and limitation, you will attract more debt and poverty because that is the frequency you are living on. You might have 100 valid excuses for why you haven't won yet. Lack of education, lack of capital, or a bad background. But you only need one reason why you can: the absolute power to control your own mind. Fear is not real. It is an illusion created by a brain that is too afraid to dream. Wake up. Reevaluate who you are. Stop living a life designed by other people's expectations. Stand up. Take control of your mindset and build your bridge to greatness. If you are ready to stop wishing and start winning, smash that like button, comment "I am ready" below, and subscribe right now to unlock your ultimate financial potential. Don't let fear win today.